This is G.O.A.T. Grades the Absolute Truth. Log on to theurbanadvocate.com.
Lost in the darkness.
Stand up against the struggle.
Lost in the darkness.
Stand up against the struggle. Stand up against the struggle.
Lost in the darkness.
Darkness starts in the basement, sparks when the flames hit. Love is irrelevant when hatred is flagrant. Your heart goes through phases, no one can change it. Tis a bit disturbing when the craziness is blatant. Start the heavy drinking, spark it up and blaze it. Some even embrace the taste of a base hit. In comes the laziness, head feeling haste a bit. So attached to trees that they may become an ornament. I
Don't know who goes all the way down that road. Getting low and broke. Shouldn't be the life we lead. Watching from the sidelines.
I've been really hitting the scene for probably a good decade. Back in '05 is when I really started locking down and pushing myself. Before that, I was still involved in music since I was a little kid, but really attacking the scene about that long, since '05. Musically, there's a lot of bluesy stuff. Stevie Ray Vaughan was someone I really looked up to. Jimi Hendrix, I don't know if y'all can see behind me, but Jim Morrison, The Doors, they were a big influence for me. Guns N' Roses. And on the lyrical side, I'd say probably the two most influential artists to me are CeeLo and Brother Ali. Those are my two probably favorite lyricists and writers, period.
Losing all self-control. Try to climb out, but I keep on drowning. Jumped up off the sidelines, finally could find time. Had to clear out all the clouds and then I took back my life. I put my hands around its throat.
I call what we do soulful indie hip hop. I think that kind of encapsulates every element of it, and it's kind of a melting pot of a few different genres, and I think a lot of people feel that way, but we base that off of feedback from other people. We hear that from a lot of people that come in and see us perform and whatnot. Plus, we've been doing the live band deal lately, so we're doing a 6-piece band, so it gives more of a rockish kind of feel. And you know, when it comes down to it, I'm rapping. I'm singing as well, and there's a lot of melodic stuff happening within my rhymes and whatnot, but I mean, hey man, I can't get away from the label of hip hop because it's in there for sure. But I like to add a little bit of soulful and bluesy kind of flavor in a lot of our choruses and hooks, and that's what I pretty much punch it, you know, with. That's how I see it.
I sleep with a knot underneath my pillow. Got a 12 gauge under my bed. So cold in this house, unannounced, so there might be bears lying at your head. I sleep with a knot underneath my pillow. Got a 12 gauge under my bed. So cold in this house, unannounced, so there might be bears lying at your head.
Gotten great feedback from people, and it's kind of one of those tunes that punches people in the face and has the most effect. It's called The Lead, and it's about guns essentially, but not in like a gangster type way. It's more so about my appreciation of firearms and me being willing to make, you know, decisions I hope I don't ever have to make with protecting myself and my family. And I think people get really passionate when they talk about gun laws and whatnot, but when it comes down to it, I think if you're in a situation where you're either going to let your family get harmed or you're going to harm that person trying to harm you and your family, I mean, I think I would hope that most of us would make a decision to protect our family.
What's said, I can't hear you. If you ain't seen it for yourself, how you know it's true? Better be careful who you choose to believe. How about you shut your mouth when you're talking to me? Speak up, speak up.
I feel like the 6 tunes have it's a pretty good balance of not only content but the music. And let me talk about the music for a minute. This is one of the first projects. I think this is actually the first project that I've put out where I didn't have a lot to do with the actual music. I kind of stepped away from it and I focused on lyrics and vocal stuff. And I lended a hand with some chord progressions and some guitar work on the recording, but Justin Jones, he goes by Double J, he was the producer and he constructed the music. And man, I'm blessed to have him on my team because he's cold. You can find me at gradesofabsolutetruth.com. As far as social media goes, you can look me up, Music by G.O.A.T.
Flying at your head, I sleep with a 9 underneath my pillow. Got a 12-gauge under my bed. So don't come in this house unannounced, or there might be lead flying at your head.
As long as it is not a concern, breaking my house, you get put in the dirt.